into the playoffs?
Just prove how hard work pays off. We didn't have the best team on paper. People looking at us, thought it would be an easy win, but we went out there, played Nets basketball, and look where we are.
What's on your summer to-do list for your game?
Just expand my game to the three-point line. Obviously, the weight room aspect, everybody knows that, and just try to just improve as a player in general.
You mentioned the weight room. Do you have a specific weight goal at all?
No, I'm just gonna trust the performance staff to put me in the right direction.
Seeing as how if memory serves me, you missed your first summer league. Is there any discussion of you doing summer league this summer?
I have no idea. Just looking at Karras. He played his third summer league. I think Rondé did too. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing.
With the three-point shooting, Kenny talked about wanting to get you out there too. Do you take a different approach this offseason with regards to how much you shoot or how often you're practicing those?
I think it might be a little more if you look at the NBA. That's how it is nowadays. And for me, I want to keep up. So it's going to be not only me wanting to be in there, but the coaching staff, to improve the team for me to be in there.
Did they tell you anything about we want you to shoot X amount of threes a day, or when you're working out, shoot more threes? Like, is that a program that you going through the offseason?
No, we haven't had any discussions yet about what the plan is going to be for me in this offseason.
You said I'll just obviously trust the training staff, whatever it is they need. Did they stress, say, size, girth, or did they say strength, or did they say something specific that they're looking for?
No, we haven't had our individual meetings, but I know for me, it's a lot of strength. And, I do want to get bulkier too, just not be pushed around as much.
Jarrett, how has this season kind of changed the perception of how the players view themselves as a team and as an organization, and what you think you might be able to do next year?
This season as an organization, it just showed how together we are as an organization, how committed the front office, the training staff, literally everybody is to see not only the player or not only the organization improve, but the players. So it just showed that how we're a unit as one.
Was there some surprise, though, that you were able to go as far as you did, have a winning record, make the playoffs?
It definitely was. I don't think anybody expected it. We didn't really know what to expect at first. We were just going out there, just playing basketball. We didn't know whether we'd be in the postseason. We didn't know whether the season would be ending 2 weeks ago. We just went out and played.
Do you feel like with your performance this year as a team that you have become more of an attractive place for free agents to possibly want to be?
I think we did. The story before this was the Nets were the worst team in the NBA. Even when we weren't the worst team, we still were, in the eyes of the public. So just coming in here, just showing that we made the playoffs and we have a lot of talent, young talent, I think we made it a more attractive destination.
You mentioned no one expected this, which is probably true.
Right.
What should we expect? What do you think the expectations will be going forward now next year?
Probably second round, third round in the playoffs. Just trying to use this season as a stepping stone going forward.
What's something about Brooklyn that you've experienced that maybe people outside the borough don't know that could help with recruiting free agents?
It's a lot of love in Brooklyn. I would say, I know from being somebody that's easily being pointed out, people in Brooklyn, they love seeing you, but they let you have your space. It's a big city. You're gonna have your space. You're gonna enjoy Manhattan. You're gonna enjoy this destination.
Do you feel like what you guys did this year kind of reinvigorated or even grew the fan base a little bit and kind of built a connection?
I think it did. Talk about the Knicks, nothing bad, but both of us have been bad, a couple years ago. So just finally getting basketball back in New York, I think everybody, even over the bridge, are happy.
You've been very active in the community. You'll be announced as a finalist soon for the Community Assist Award for the whole season. What would it mean for you to win that award?
It would mean a lot. It's been my goal since I've been here, just to be active in the community, just to try to give back all I have. I have more than I need, and I know others have. They want more of what they don't have, so just trying to give back to them.
What did you learn about playoff basketball and also going up against one of the best centers in the league, in Joel Embiid?
Right, first playoff basketball is tough. Like you said, one of the best centers in the league. So just going in, I just try to use it as a learning experience, trying to absorb as much information as I can from there to use it for the next regular season. So I learned preparation, just eating right, and just getting enough sleep for the playoffs.
How would you grade your own progress this year, the things you want to improve on, and how close you came to doing that?
I'm gonna grade myself, in the mid range. I didn't be, I don't know, I didn't want to grade myself too high, grade myself too low. I still think I know I have a lot more to go. I still know I have a lot of progress I still can make. So I think I'm on the upwards trend.
Where do you think that you rank among centers today?
Uh, I don't know, top 20. I don't know. I really,
That's a low bar.
I'll take it. I don't really know all that I accomplished this year. I don't know where I rank in all the other stuff. So I'm gonna give you a safe answer.
Very safe.
What will this playoff run kind of, the experience of playing in the playoffs, like you said, as a learning experience, like, what will that actually do for you? Like, does that affect the way you think about your game going forward? Like, having that experience, being able to watch the film and playing playoff basketball, do you think that helps you grow?
I think it does. I had a couple good games in the playoffs, and it just shows that the preparation and just preparing that extra step, like the coaching staff did, and the coaching staff wanted us to do, it would show that if I do that for every game next season, that I can achieve the same things.
Jarrett, with your, going back to the three-point shot for a second, is it a matter, based on what you see, the coach see, of just repetition, or do you need to tweak something about your form?
I think it's repetition. All my life I've been a back to the basket big. Growing up, we learned to shoot hook shots, not three-pointers. So I think it's just me getting reps over and over, becoming comfortable out there, and also getting some reps in the games.
Hey, Jay, what's a moment that just stands out to you this season? You'll think back on the season and remember.
The Sacramento game, just more for my teammates. I didn't play for the second half of the game, so I was more excited watching them succeed. We are a team, but just seeing Rondé, Jared Dudley, Travion Graham, D'Angelo, and I forgot the last, probably Rhodey out there. Just seeing them just going through that, fighting back from 27 points. I think I had more fun watching them than them playing out there. So that's just one moment I had.
Have you been able to reflect, like, since, I mean, it was just last night, but, like, have you thought about, like, the 8-18 start and, like, the, like, crazy road trip at the end of the season? Like, have you
Right.
put everything in perspective now?
A little bit. It's been up and down season. Karras getting hurt, Spencer getting hurt, losing a bunch of games in a row. We had a lot of downs, but if you look back, we had a lot of ups. The 7-game win streak, then we had another 6-game win streak. And then going into that final stretch, the road trip, we won games that people think we shouldn't have won. All that just pushed us to the playoffs, and it pushed us to the goal that we wanted to achieve.
Hey, Jared, I know it's not up to you, but everything you went through with the last 2 years, would you love to see D'Lo come back?
Me as a friend, I've seen D'Lo grow. I've seen my friendship with him has prospered. So, yeah, I'd like to see him back.
What have you seen change in his game, or just him as a person?
I would say as his game, he's always been talented. He's always been able to prove that he was one of the best players on the court. But I think his biggest change has come not in terms of basketball, just being the leader, just showing us how the ropes go, I'm younger than him. He helped me, Musa, Rhodey. He helped us with small stuff. If we didn't know anything, we just go to him to ask, because he was the point guard, the leader. So he's expanded a lot in that aspect.